okay, we are going to create text to speech using C# and form. So the first thing that we need to have a form. So we're gonna choose this one, .NET frame, and then we're gonna set next. We're gonna name it text. Let's say text to voice. We're gonna make it voice, this one, and then we're gonna come here and enter. We're creating the project now. So the first thing that I want, that I start with, I have to run the project first before adding anything. So after that, we're gonna start our project so that we can see our project live before we start it. As you can see, the project is working there. So now, as we know that the project is working, I'm going to add things that I want to the project, right? So the first thing that I want is the speech. So I'm gonna come here in the reference, right click, add reference, and then I'm gonna search speech here. As you can see, System.Speech, this one. I'm gonna click it, okay, and then now we're gonna add that speech to our project here. So I'm gonna come here and then double click here. As we're inside here, we have to declare it first. That's the first thing that we need. We need to declare it. So we're gonna set speech. Let's edit here first using system dot speech here, speech dot like this, and then now we have to edit here. Speech sensitive, and then we are clicking this one. I need this one. What's going on? This one. So I'm gonna name it let's say voice. I'm gonna name it voice here, and then equals to this one here, and then as we done, we declare it here. We're gonna call it voice. So we are going back to a form now, and then we need toolbox. If you don't get this toolbox, you can just come here in the view, and then this is our toolbox here. And then the first thing that we need a button. As we put it there, let's make this thing slowly, here smaller, and then we're gonna need a text box, and then we're gonna make a multiple line just to make sure that if we need to add like a paragraph, and then now as we done like this, we have to run the application to see this. So we're gonna run it. As you can see, we can even write things here, and then we can enter. But for now, we cannot do anything, so we have to make this button work. Gonna come to our button. The first thing, we need to rename this thing. So let's rename this to txt text. Here we're gonna say txt and then text like it, and then we're gonna name this one btn. We're gonna set talk like this. So we're gonna copy this one and then enter. So we need to rename this button one, this one here, to talk like this. So we are not going to make this thing happy, you're nice and stuff. So yeah, so let's just work. So just press that button inside. So the first thing we need to see if there is something inside here. So we're gonna say if we're gonna say if string if string dot is null or white like this, and then we're gonna say name our text box. This is our next text box, txt text like this, and then now we need this. So if it's this thing is empty, we have to say render. No, we are not going to render. We are going to call this voice here. So we're gonna put our voice here dot speak like this here, and then we're gonna say we're gonna open our text txt. I'm gonna say txt like this one dot text like this one. So if we press the button now, let's run it and see. If we press the button, this button is going to say something, but now we don't get any message and something. So let's do that.
Hello.
Does you hear that? Hello. Hey, let's do that.
Hello he.
So now we need to get a notification if there is nothing inside there. So what we need, we have to add else here. This is what we have to add, and then message box dot show, and then we're gonna say, hey, please write something like that. And then if we play to start the project, now we get this message, as you can see. So yeah,
Hey, please subscribe.
and then let's say we need to add the voice to be faster. All we have to do is a simple thing. We just have to come inside here, and then we set voice, and then we set dot, we're gonna set voice dot rate like this here, and then we're gonna set equal to, let's say, negative 2 here. Let's say negative 2. Let's here, and then let's write something like that.
Hello, please subscribe.
So if let's copy this thing, and then let's make like very slow, which means let's make it 10 like this, and then let's paste this one.
Hello, please subscribe.
Oh damn, this guy looks like he's crying or something. So yes, this,
Hello, please subscribe.
I hope you subscribe. So yeah, this is how you create the text to voice using C# and form.